Good morning, everybody. So it's Saturday the 16th of December, and I'm very excited because look what has arrived in the post. A little bit battered and worn, but it's December's Scrawlr Box, and this is the 100th Scrawlr Box. So let's open it and see what we've got. Just one little rip and you're into your art supplies. Now, last month, when everybody else was saying they'd got theirs, I had to avoid social media because mine didn't arrive for about 2 other days after everybody else's. And I think with this being the 100th box, it might be a bit of a special one. I should have shaken the box. It was rattling quite a bit when I brought it up the stairs. So there's the supplies. Feels quite boxy. We have some watercolour postcard paper. Oh, it's already printed on the back. 10 of those. Then we have the 100th zine. Oh, wow. And then we have the art print, which is very, very geometric looking and reminds me of some of the Zentangle patterns that I do. It also reminds me of when I was a maths teacher, and the way of constructing a hexagon is to draw circles like in this way. And the artist is Clarissa Grandi, who is a geometric artist. And this is their Instagram. So I think I might have fun with this. Let's just put the box to one side and we will have a look at what's in here. I've had to close the curtains because the sun is blaring in this morning, which is very lovely. Are we ready? Oh, I didn't see a sticker. Maybe the sticker's in. Oh, there's the sticker. So here's the sticker. That is part of the art print. I won't worry about showing you which part. There we go. Lovely. And we have some Derwent art supplies. Clues through the wrapper. I have quite a few Derwent wrappers. Oh, and there's some little treats here. There's a little chocolate coin. There is one of these lovely Signo gold gel pens, which I love. I use those in my Zentangle. They're just over there. I'm not going to open that yet. That looks a bit precious. Now, the question is, are these going to be the pastels, the watercolour pastels, or the graphitin, or I wonder, I'm thinking maybe graphitin looking at this print. Let's see. Oh, not the graphitin. These are the tinted charcoal paint set. Now, I don't have these, that's for sure. So we've got dark moss, forest pine, driftwood, mountain blue, ocean deep, thistle, glowing embers, burnt earth, natural, dark and white. Okay. And I'm going to take the wrapper off. And this is what they look like. And the white looks a bit muddy. Standard palette, the same as you get for the pastel ones. And it looks like these little blocks might just come out quite easily. Little sponge at the side, water brush, which, unless they've changed the design, when you put it together, doesn't quite fit in the palette. So you do have to put it in without the lid. But that's okay, because I don't, generally speaking, use these. Useful to have, though. And don't throw away the little stopper bit. So we will swatch those out in a minute. What is this little thing? I think this might be the 100th treat. It's a pin badge. Look at that, very cute. So Scrawlr Box, Scrawlr pin 100. Lovely. Right, let's zoom in a bit. Let's zoom in, just a quick slurp of tea. And see what we've got in the zine. So the outline of all of the supplies that we've got. That green, can you see that? I don't know if it's the printing colour or what, but that looks a lot more green than mine does. It's my paintbrush. I wonder if it looks different when it's wet. It doesn't look too different when it's wet. Anyway, zoom out a bit more. So a bit about the supplies. That definitely looks more blue than mine does. Some things about Clarissa, who is the artist. Look at these are beautiful. Some Scrawlr tips for how to get these working properly. So you can use them with a sponge, use the white paint to make it pop. So it says the white paint isn't like regular watercolour, it's slightly more opaque. Okay, you can use them dry. I have done that with the Inktense blocks that come like that, and they granulate as well. Interesting. Then there's some advice from Clarissa. And then there is the Scrawlr Box from '98. This was before I started subscribing. So, oh, these were the Jackson's loose leaf powder, I think. So yeah, some lovely results from these. Oh, gem from the Colour Cave. I don't know, because I've not used these ones, but I do have the other ink powders, the Brusho ones, and they're amazing. I love using those. And then these are the Scrawlr top 3. So we've got Lily, it's beautiful, Mel, and Rachel. These are lovely. Oh, Escher. Now, I need to zoom you in on this. This is one of my favourites, because no matter how much you go up the stairs, you're still going down the stairs. And no matter how you go down the stairs, you're still going up the stairs. And it would just be one of my favourite my favourite maths lessons to do with the children, was to get them to make their own tessellation piece and then tessellate it. And look what the prompt is, tessellate. So for those of you who don't know what a tessellation is, it's where you like have the same piece and you just join it onto itself. A bit like jigsaw puzzles, but you're just using the same piece all the time. Although Escher sometimes did use 2 or 3 pieces in some of his work. Amazingly clever person. So there we have it. And my eyes immediately go to the picture of a hidden animal there on the front cover. There's its ears, there's its eyes, and there's its nose. Oh, there's another one there. Anyway, so those are our supplies. Now, shall I use one of these postcards to do the swatches? I guess I better do. So I'm just going to get myself set up and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and ready, and I have popped a little bit of water on the top of each of the little pans because it does say these paints aren't like regular watercolours, you may need a little more patience waking them up. So hopefully they're awake now. So let's get you zoomed in. I do feel like a naughty schoolgirl because although I opened my last box and I drew my sketch, I've not actually used the pastels yet to colour it in. So I'm not going to bother with drawing out squares and things or rectangles. Let's just see. This is dark moss, this one. Okay. It is a bit greeny, I suppose. Forest pine. So yeah, these are quite earthy tones, these, which you would expect, seeing as they're mixed with charcoal. Driftwood. I maybe should have used them dry first because I've got like loads of water on the top of them now, so I'll leave a gap underneath them. Mountain blue. I may have added a bit too much water to some of these. Kind of a denim-y blue. Well, I have to say, it does soak up the water pretty well. Ocean deep. And then thistle. Yeah, there's a definite purple to that one. I'll hold them up in a minute and then talk you through them. Glowing embers. That makes me think of one that should be red or orangey. I should say, you probably noticed I'm not using the water pen either. I'm using my paintbrush that I always use for swatching. I just like the tip on this one. So it's glowing embers, burnt embers, not to be confused with burnt umber. They're dry, quite chalky, these. I wonder if I'll have to find my rubber. Do they rub out? Quite interesting to try. So that was burnt embers. This one is burnt earth. Now, when you start moving the water across the top of them, it soaks in quite a lot. Not a bad thing. Oh yeah, this is definitely more brown. Then natural what? I don't know. And then this one is dark. And that one is just soaking up the water so much. There we go. And white. Let's see what this white does then. Ooh, quite gloopy. show up as being a bit kind of grey. So I am just going to see if it shows up on, no. I've probably got too much water in it. The bottom ones are not dry yet. So, oh, I've just realised 2 of them were out of focus. So let me get them into the sunlight. So this one, they do dry very different actually. This is dark moss, forest pine, driftwood, mountain blue, ocean deep, thistle. There's a kind of purpley tinge to that one. Glowing amber, oh, sorry, glowing embers, burnt embers, burnt earth, natural, and dark. And then that's the white, so you can see that's still a bit wet. I'm gonna get a rubber. I'm just going to have to use this one on the back of this pencil because I don't know where my needed eraser is, so it's clean. Let's just see if it rubs out. Not totally, but it does rub a bit lighter. Oh yeah, look how dirty that is, isn't it? It's a clean bit. So you can rub out, but then you've still got like a pale line underneath. So, gold pen. It is only right that I write the names underneath. With the gold pen. Which I know these always work lovely. I'm not quite sure about there being much point in mixing these because seeing as they're already quite muddy colours, they will just get muddy. And what's this box called? Oh, it says it there. Derwent tinted charcoal. There we go. These pens just write so nicely, they really do. And you can see that lovely shimmer and shine to them. Just to see if I can reactivate these once they're down on the paper. Yeah, I'm in shop. Oh, so you can reactivate. And then let's just see what happens when you drop a little bit of water. Let's do it on this one. And then dab it off. Okay. So you can lift it very well actually. There's obviously a little bit of faint colouring there. there we have it, Scrawlr Box 100. Opened. And I'm pretty happy with this box, not a supply I would probably choose for myself. However, it's going to be fun to have a play with it. So, thanks very much, Scrawlr Box. Bye.